being a promoter is a lot more than just being some young kids throwing a party.
Right.
We're talking to the owners. We're creating marketing ideas. We're creating platforms. We had to be business-minded people.
Right.
There's a type of person you have to be to be able to get these things done. I'm just the lion in the room as a woman.
Ladies and gentlemen, may I have your attention, please?
Welcome to Rehab.
Welcome back to Rehab. We got Miss Diddy checking into Rehab right now.
She was my Who's Bad last week on the Re.
Yes,
I just got to say thank you so much for the love and the support back. We appreciate it. I appreciate it. It's an honor to have you sitting in this seat.
You have checked in Rehab. We need to know
what's your addiction? What's your addiction?
Break down the rules.
Okay, the rules, Miss Diddy.
Okay.
It's the Rehab. Okay, so everybody in the Rehab has an addiction. Yeah. No. So we want to get to know your real addiction. I'm gonna give you the rules.
Okay.
You're a working gal, so so no emails, no music.
How you gonna tell me?
No shoes. You be bad. She got no work. No work. She be working. Like she be working on the plane and all that type of shit. I be seeing you.
Are these the rules for everybody or the rules for me?
Okay, go ahead. To each guest.
See, I was about to say I knew you.
Yeah, they tailor. You know.
Yeah, for everybody.
Okay.
So just off top, we want to know your everyday, your real something that you do every day that's unconscious. That and if it really is work, I get it. You know what I mean? But we want you to dig deep.
Well, my real addiction. First of all, can we shout out comedian Stevie?
Comedian Stevie J is in the building. He's in here every week, though.
Over there live trolling. Live trolling.
Right. Shout out comedian Stevie J, looking like Ice-T with the mug.
Yeah.
With the fly-ass Ray-Ban.
That's who I'm going to call to pray or with somebody trim. Either way. Either way. He going all the way to the left, all the way to the right. It's never in between with this one. Yeah, pray for him right after you. Okay. My real addiction is prayer.
Prayer.
In real life. Not even though that's real life.
How many times a day?
All the time. I pray more than I talk. I speak.
Okay.
Really?
Absolutely. When I'm quiet,
you probably like you praying if you like silent.
If I'm quiet, I got you.
Okay.
She talking.
Especially when somebody trying me. It's like, ooh.
That may be our first duplicate. I think somebody somebody that's cool. Yeah, I'm trying to see it's one of our male guest. No, it was a male. One of our male guests.
It was a guy?
Yeah, it was a guy.
Because it wasn't Steve.
Was it Rook?
See what it was.
I think it was Rook.
Oh, it might have been. No, was it Rook?
I can't remember.
We're going to think.
Yeah, well,
I want to know.
I remember that too.
I can't recall the person, but they was like, oh, yeah, prayer.
Prayer, yeah.
I want to say the wrong
100%.
person, but that's great.
That's important.
That's what's up.
Yeah.
That's the most important.
And that's authentic. That's a real addiction right there.
Right.
A couple times.
She practiced saying right now.
Trying me today. I said, okay.
That's right.
We're going to pray this out.
Yeah.
All right. That's accepted right there. Let's go.
Thank you.
Moving on.
Let's go. Accepted. Because y'all have to figure that out if it wasn't accepted.
Yeah. Moving past.
No, because some people don't even believe in God nowadays, so that's even rare to hear.
Right, but I be there bust out to a whole church service up in here, and we had that moment. Okay. I got
together.
They need
I believe it.
They
For
do.
real.
They do.
All right, man. We got the 5 W's coming. The who, what, when, where, and why.
Got it.
I got your back.
All right, let's get it.
A-E-I-O.
Let's get it.
Yeah, you close.
Yeah.
And I'll just throw it. Y'all can jump in anytime you guys know I
Got
go.
you.
All right. For starters, I want to know, because you're always on social media, you're doing your thing, you're always working and stuff. Who's your favorite person on Instagram?
You know what? On Instagram?
Yeah.
Huh. That's a good question. Because I'm not one of those, like, trollers and, like, I don't know how to do half the stuff that has to do with technology. So I'm just, my favorite person on Instagram. there's like nobody that I like go to every day, like that type of thing.
Is there a page?
I was about to say, what about somebody that is like? Is there an inspirational person that on there that you like?
I'm just gonna say Beyonce for the like. It's like
I
if
feel
she posts, it's like absolutely.
I'm about to say, the internet is crazy.
So when all else fails, Beyonce.
Always, and when all else goes well, Beyonce every single time.
Wait,
is it that strong?
Wait, hold on. Wait a minute. Time out. You're not gonna slide that one by.
What?
Like you just say. So when all else fails and when all else goes well.
Beyonce.
Bars.
Beehive.
It's a bar.
Her Beehive is real.
Wow.
It's really real.
Okay.
He can be.
What you say, Wesley?
He gonna make sure I'm safe. That's all I care about.
Hey, that's right.
I made sure that he right here. I asked him to sit with me.
It's great.
This is
fam.
Sit with me.
It's not
we
your
used to sit together in church.
Right? You see how he said we acting funny? He said we acting funny. No, he's acting quiet.
No, he's fake. Right. He's fake. Like we clear about
it. It is not us.
But we know that
we are on his head, but
we know he's
kind of crazy. He's not on.
We know he's fake for real.
All right. Let's move on. Let's move.
He got the shades.
All right.
Yeah.
We got the who. We got the.
Now, this one I know a lot of people want to know this one.
Okay.
What's the story behind the name Miss Diddy?
I hate this question.
Come on now.
Only because I feel like I've answered it a million times. It's just I've had that name for so long since like high school. I haven't had that name forever since like high school. Like it's just everybody started calling me that, and it became Miss Diddy because I got on social media and I was like, yo, it'd be super aggressive and mad, like out of control if I just was like at Diddy. And it was before he put like at Diddy, because he was like, I think in between Puff Daddy. So it became Miss Diddy with social media. But everyone called me that in school. Everyone called me that like getting out of high school and stuff like that. I've always had that name.
Okay, let's get it.
I have a real question, just a sidebar. Did he ever say like anything?
Oh, he loved it. Yeah, absolutely. I was scared to formally meet him for a long time, because I was like, if he sons me, dog, it's over. Like I gotta retire.
I gotta change my name.
It's over. Yeah. It's not gonna be like good, but
I think the confidence behind it though, kind of.
But that I do good work. I'm not on no, you know what I mean, and that's what he's all about.
If you represent the same thing,
yeah. So you know, when I first met him formally, he gave me a lot. Like it was funny because we were somewhere. I think it was like in Miami or something, and we were like in like a close setting. And then, but he's been following me for a long time. When I see him, sometimes I always would dodge it because I'm like close to everybody around him. And then we were in the same setting, and I was like, all right, I'm gonna just lead. And somebody that was he was like sitting down, and like his people, like D-Rock was there, like people were sitting there, and then right when I'm like kind of sliding out, somebody like, Diddy, you about to leave? And I'm like, no, like, so then he's like looking at his phone, he like looks up like, because he didn't see me, and he's like, tell her to come here, like summons me. I was like, man, if you summon me, dog, it's over. Like, that was the moment. I gotta go back to LA, like turned down. That's right. And
that's hilarious.
Nah, it's over. Like, and now he was like, man, listen, you doing your thing. I'm very proud of you. And he was like, you know, you carrying that name, huh? Like he was, and I was like, yeah.
That's the stamp you needed.
Yeah. So it was a great moment for my career, and it was like one of those. I never even like told that story.
Really?
Yeah.
Got exclusive here.
That's right.
For sure.
That's right.
Hey, that's awesome.
Let's get it.
When did you connect with the mayor, Asia Brown? I know you guys are really tight.
A couple years ago or so. Yeah, and it just was more for me like, yo, what can I do for you? How can I serve what you're doing? How can I serve my community? And what do you need from me?
Right.
You know what I mean? And we had a really great introduction of a conversation. What are you doing? Put it away while I'm sitting here talking about the mayor. What type, like, you know my brain, like, what type of... Comedian Stevie J, y'all. Like, that's great. Let's touch. Boom. Yeah.
I mean, not to cut you off. I've never seen no one check him. So
all right. No, but that's me.
Wow.
For sure.
I'm just going to make sure I say that.
This is great.
Every
like
time.
You were saying,
no.
Talking, I was listening.
Because it's like,
good
you
one,
know
Shady.
better.
I like that.
What you doing right now? Like,
I like that.
You got your glasses. So it's a lot, and he knows. As I was speaking about the mayor, we connected, and she has a great counterpart named Melissa, and you know, we all connected. We had a great like lunch, and my friend Shayla Cohen, who pretty much runs Will Packer's company, we were all there, And we just connected. I was like, what do you need from me? And ever since then, we've just been. And she's the same way with me. She's very supportive of my career, and she's there wherever I need her for. So I'm gonna be there for her too.
That's really awesome because that's really big for Compton. Period. Like,
it's a good time right now.
Yeah, it really is. Like you guys are doing really big shit.
Yeah, man.
So we're definitely supporters here of Asia Brown. Got her back.
Go Asia.
Where are you not welcome at?
What? Get up out of here. Where am I not welcome?
Is there anywhere where you're not welcome at?
That's
are you banned from anywhere?
What?
Is your name not good anywhere?
Never. It's never gonna happen. Like never.
Ruffled her feathers.
Dog. Please.
Let's get
really
it.
From the turf. Don't play them type of games. Don't play with me. Don't play with you. That's it.
That nigga said,
so serious. That's so what?
And that's it. And I'm still gonna be welcome once I handle it if you play me. Like still, like power is important.
That's hilarious.
So that was
that's the truth.
What?
Right. Okay, I got one too.
You got one? Why?
Yeah, I got why. Why is it so important for you to put on for Compton and to like represent like the West Coast like you do?
I've always viewed my success or any form of my success directly connected to what happens in the city. So as long as the city is as huge as possible, and the light is shine on as many of the natives here as possible, then I'm successful. You know what I mean? Like as long as my artists are thriving, and I say my artists, they're not artists, but I say that like West Coast, we have such great talent here, and that was why I stayed in promotion for so long and promoting, because it wasn't that I loved to be at the club and having my hair smoked out and things of that nature. It was just that it was imperative that if OT Genesis shows up, that he's able to perform because Busta Rhymes is right there. Yeah. Or if, YG shows up, that he's performing because whatever the producer is right there. Or whatever the case may be. That's what I wanted to make sure that I kept in my community and in my city. So as long, and for me, like much of your questions, like, if you don't take care of your home, like what type of, I don't respect anybody like that. You got to be able to go home and you got to be able to take care of the house.
You got to have it here, first before,
Who you respect if you ain't like straight in your hometown? I'm supposed to respect you and you can't even go back
Miss
to
Diddy.
Yes,
true.
Miss Diddy, LA. So you just hit it with the wire. Right?
Yes. You got a how.
I got.
Or whatever you want.
I got a witch.
Okay.
Oh.
Hit it with that new shit.
Okay, talk to him.
He coming to new with you.
That's a new W.
Hit him. No which. You Miss Diddy LA, so you LA. You know LA, right? I want to know which.
Which what? Which what?
B&R, Hawkins, Master Burger, Fat Burger, or A1.
Ooh. Did you say Astro?
I said
so
Master.
You say Astro,
but you didn't say Astro.
Well, put them in there. Then.
Astro.
Astro Burger. Manchester?
See what people don't. Some people know, but people don't know. I'm from Inglewood and Compton. I'm technically from Compton because I spent my teenage years in Compton. So that's what I claim. Like I feel like where you were raised is where you're from. But I went to Highland Elementary, Kelsall Elementary, Crozier Junior High.
Hey.
What you mean? Like I lived on Inglewood Ave, Flower Street, Myrtle Street.
You know about the fucking Astro right there on the rail right across the street.
That's what I'm saying. Astro Burger is mine. I used to walk to Astro every day after school.
That's an Inglewood question. Again, I was trying to take it a little broader as far as LA. And again, it's a bunch of Astro Burgers. You still ain't hitting every one.
The Inglewood Astro Burger. That's where I used to walk to after school. Hey.
On the Brea.
Yeah. But Pete Tacos in Compton. On Central and was that 120?
You said Pete? We got to go.
I'm sorry, Taco Pete. Taco Pete. Okay. My car was washed across the street at Monty's Car Wash every weekend, too. I want to hit some landmarks. Let's get it.
That's hilarious. Should we hit her with the why? The how, I mean?
Yeah. I mean, shit. He threw that curve out. It was beautiful.
All right. So we at Homegrown Internet Radio.
Yes, ma'am.
How do you feel about the current state of Internet radio right now?
Can you inform me a little bit about how you feel about it first so that I can have some knowledge? And
absolutely. I feel like it's one of the biggest platforms that's...
For sure.
I'll say this. You sitting in that seat is a testament to how big Internet radio is right now.
What? it?
Absolutely. This is a fact. What? So you right now proved how big internet radio is. Right. So people
about to make me emotional.
No, I'm dead ass. Like this is a fact. Seriously.
Yeah.
On some real shit. So internet radio is like, and homegrown especially, started from the roots.
Right.
Like, really putting on underground people
for sure.
who cannot be heard on the airwaves on Power 106, 92.3, totally. the shit that we're here. So for them to create a platform that we're able to now branch off on, have guests like of your stature come in this building and be here.
Yeah.
That's the current state of internet radio.
You know what? I was going to have an answer close to that, but I wanted to know what you feel now. I mean, we're in the information age right now.
Right.
So the internet, it can be the demise of things, or it can be a real true, great moment for a lot of people. I choose to use that to my advantage as a reference point. So I like social media, all of those things are like, to me, I view it as a business card.
Right.
So I think that, especially what you guys are doing here, it's just building something from the ground up, one brick at a time.
Right.
Can nobody take that from you? You
100%.
can't take the brick that's built down there once it's all the way up here. Because, as long as y'all stay solid to each other and keep the vision clear and understand that the vision may change, and that's okay too as you evolve. Like, there's nothing wrong with that too. You know what I mean? And just staying solid, there's nothing you can't do. But to answer your question fully, I think it's a good time for the internet.
Absolutely.
You stay consistent. There's nothing you can't do.
You got success coming after you.
Yeah,
true.
Now let me ask you this: is the myth like the lack of sleep in this business? Mm-hmm. Is that true facts? Like, it's like sleep, just some shit.
I mean, when you try to like avoid the fact that he's laughing in the corner, and then it's like getting louder. What you laughing at? So we all can
Smoke a Honda, she's not gonna let us know.
That's so fun. I mean, that's a great one. That's great. Great. So what you gonna say?
I'm saying, threw me off with that shit.
The myth of no sleep.
No, I was just gonna say, I was like in this business right now, everybody talks about the lack of sleep and shit.
Lack of sleep. Okay.
So like, is it one of them things like, do you feel like you gotta put all your time into this shit? As no matter what you're doing, do you have to put all your hours into this? Is it exaggerated how people are talking about?
You know what? People like to hear themselves talk.
Exactly.
So that doesn't mean that people are saying that are actually working. Because you'll see the fruit of people's labor. That's who's working. The real fruit, the tangible fruit.
Right.
But for me, I mean, health is important. Because you could work yourself literally to death and look up and be like, oh, I wasn't sleeping because I was trying to put on and make sure everybody knew I was like working. Or you can figure out that balance. You know what I mean? But also, I feel like you're not really in your purpose or really full throttle in anything that you're doing until you don't work till you can't stay up. Like, like your eyes are. I've worked till my eyes are like I have to go to sleep, otherwise I'm gonna lose my mind, literally, type of thing. Like, for real. And when you are really serious about what you're doing, it keeps you up like that.
Right.
I wake up at 4 o'clock in the morning and start emailing. My team is like, okay, so, like, leave us alone. Like, it's 4, go to sleep. You're annoying right now. Because I wake up with ideas, or I wake up like, oh, shoot, let me do X, Y, and Z.
Right.
When you're really into what you're doing. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. So I feel both ways about that. I definitely don't like anyone that like taking naps and like it's like naps are such a juvenile thing in my opinion. It's like, hilarious. Are you 12? Like, you needed a nap at by 2:30? Like, you didn't even do enough. Like, that shit.
Hey, you see?
And I don't like anyone that doesn't wake up early.
Well, Miss
you
Diddy,
said that, they respect
I'm not talking to you.
Hold
the
on.
fact that you said that, I would have said that, they would have looked at me crazy. I'll be like, damn,
That's
niggas be sleeping
disrespectful.
past 8 o'clock, I'll be tripping like
No, me too. Now, if someone sleeps till like 10, 11, I'm so confused. Because that means you real rich. Like, I'm not there.
Personally, I wake up around 5 o'clock in the morning, just on any given day.
Okay.
Every day.
I'm a sixer.
I'm about 5 a.m. and I'm just trying to defend the nap. You know what I'm saying?
Yo, if you tell me that you trying to defend the nap,
hey, let me tell you right
that
now,
nap is
if
essential.
one thing sleep doing, you're not trying to defend that.
No.
Look here.
He's going to sleep.
I'm going to fucking sleep. I smoke a lot of dope.
Well, see, that's what it is.
And I use a lot
don't have
of
those
energy.
vices.
And I say this, I'm not really, when I take a nap, I'm not sleeping. I'm really on power save mode.
Okay.
There's a difference.
Touch my cursor and I'm right up. Like, what's happening?
I see where you were going with that.
Touch my cursor.
But the cursor, though.
Screensaver.
Right.
It's on screensaver
No, it's the
mode.
cursor.
Yeah, I'm on screensaver mode. That's it.
Yeah. Right.
That's hilarious.
Yeah, I'm not with the nuts. You know why, too? Because I'm not.
You got this ignorant guy next to you.
Wait,
Yeah.
no. Hey, see.
Right.
It's like now
You're dismissed.
Try to get somebody, but it's not about you right now. When it's time to pull that out, we pulling that out.
I don't like what's going on. I don't like the energy.
You see?
He is sick.
Me in frame.
I mean,
Right.
off the
You can't let
snoozes.
him do that.
Let's get off the snoozes. Let's get off of him.
That's 10 W's. A little bit, you know.
Hey, you just got like 7
crazy.
W's. Three housewives, which. Yes,
Crazy.
She got a real interview in here, huh?
Yeah.
I'm about to hit it with some more shit.
Go ahead, hit it.
Gotta hit it with Faith through.
Oh, man.
Just a little
that's
bit.
funny.
You gonna dance for me, Steve? Hey. Lil Faye.
He's about to drop right now.
Radio Show.
Thank you, Steve. All right, we got 3 more questions. I promise. It's Faith 3. I'm gonna ask you 3 questions.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, so I read something on your website.
Oh,
Okay. I'm gonna quote you. So you said, with being the only female promoter to actively work in the music industry, and promote at the same time, I have 2 questions, but my first is, how did you gain your respect?
By being respectable. That's important.
Were you the only woman promoter at the time? Was there any other
Still
woman?
am. Till I say it's different.
That's a
So
fact.
what you say?
Till I say it's different.
Right.
Till I put somebody on. Somebody like,
Right.
you know, like people
Like
got
that.
like
Man, welcome to the West.
like you. It's none like a bottle service girl or something like.
Totally
Shouts out to them
different.
because we need them as to do their jobs as
Right.
well. But I worked very hard for the relationships I have to build the relationships. Like I spend a lot of time, energy, money, all those type of things to build relationships, and people, especially this younger generation, they don't understand the importance of that. Like I'm in my 30s, you know what I
Right.
mean? So I came in a time in an era where it was important that you sit down face to face with people and you have conversations
Right.
and you have dinner and you build. Like I know everybody possible, but that doesn't mean I'm supposed to make money with everybody. Sometimes it's about the relationship.
Right.
I have people in the music business I've been in the business with for years, but that doesn't mean we need to, when we gonna get some money together. Like, no, let's build. Is your mom okay? Like,
Right.
you cool?
Have
Like,
a real
is
relationship with
everything
you, yeah.
okay?
Party
You know?
tomorrow, my niggas.
Yeah, so it's like, it's different. Like, when people, so that ties into promoting. Like, yo,
Right.
I'm doing X, Y, and Z. You coming, and also I do good work.
Right.
So it's like you coming. Of course you're
Right.
coming. Like, you want to be here.
People
and you
know the
what that
results if they're
is.
gonna come to something that you got
Yeah.
going on.
And
Right.
you
I'm a
when you know you
businesswoman.
give good work, you know what I'm saying? You confident.
But
you know,
because I work the
To get to that
confidence
point,
come
huh?
from
Yeah.
the actual the actual work being done. Like
Right.
it's not like I'm speaking from like, oh, I'm just confident because I think I'm fly or I'm doing something fly. No,
You really
I
built it.
execute
Yeah.
it. That's why
The outcome.
I'm confident. You know what I mean?
That's right.
Yeah.
That's I was gonna ask you what it meant, but you kind of explained like, because when I said that, people were like, what does that mean? Like, because people, like you
Right.
said, there's no female
Well-
promoters, but currently work in the music industry. It's like,
I think that people also have to understand this, right? Let's really quickly get into promoting in particular.
okay,
Being a promoter is a lot more than just being some young kids throwing a party.
right,
We're talking to the owners. We're creating marketing ideas. We're creating platforms. Do you know what it's like to go sit in front of a white owner and be like, hey, I'm going to bring all my black friends
Right.
to your club? There's
Yeah.
a level of, you know what I mean? Like, there's a type of person you have to be to be
even
able
get
to
that
get
done,
these
yeah.
things done.
that's some
Very
real
much
You
shit.
know, they're not. And for us and they're not. And for what we did in terms of all my partners I did parties with. So LA's Finest with, Toxic and
Yeah.
Supreme Team and, all Johnny Cruz and all the people that I've done parties with, we had to be business-minded people.
Right.
But I'm just the lion in the room
Right.
as a woman. You know what I
Right.
mean? And there's a certain grace about me that women have to understand what that's to be like. Because I'm really an A-type personality. I'm
Right.
really like, I'm That's me. I'm aggressive. I'm assertive.
Tripping.
I'm ready.
Right.
I'm going.
Tripping.
Right.
But I've had to master how to make that look in certain
that works.
rooms
Yeah.
attractive or gracefully, not like. Cause I could trip. I mean,
Right.
it could go,
It could go down.
either way. Like, and I always, and that's the tough thing,
Right.
But not everybody's
Can't
ready
be
for
the
the
mad
go.
black
Right.
woman.
That's true.
No.
That's true.
But even if they try to do that, I'll make sure they understand what
Wow,
that is.
mad.
Because, but it's not even mad. It's just they're able to call you mad because you're assertive. I'm not mad. I mean what I'm talking about.
Right.
And
Yeah.
and I
serious.
Real
mean
shit.
this.
Right.
And I'm
Real
saying it
shit.
to your face. So respect that I'm coming to your face and saying
They
it.
don't,
Right.
they don't like that.
No, not from a woman.
They don't like
That's
that.
some real
They don't
shit.
like that from nobody.
They don't
For
like
real.
that.
I ain't
So y'all
playing.
friends sound like nigga be saying shit like that.
He got to stay consistent.
So that's
Yeah.
moving on, Faye.
Okay, yeah, that could go whole. Okay, second question.
He's one of the most talented
didn't know
men,
she-
period.
Look at that.
Comedian Stevie J.
Look at that.
Would you look at that?
That's a fact.
Okay, so I know everybody know your Rolodex is crazy of everybody you know. So you've worked with the biggest artists, biggest brands. I want to know on your bucket list, out of who do you like on your who is on your to work with bucket list, like that you have not had the pleasure to work with.
What's interesting is I've never said like I want to work with that person.
Right.
I find that once I start when I work with someone, I'm like, oh, I liked working with that person.
Right.
So if I was to even create a off the fly bucket list in my head right now, Oprah for sure.
I swear to God, I thought that's crazy.
Oprah, which is
I felt
coming
that.
soon.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that's
Oprah
awesome.
for sure.
That's dope.
Yeah.
Okay, last question. So as far as brands, you got Miss Diddy, you got the brand group, you got the people group.
Yes, ma'am.
What is your end game for each brand? I
No
know they're
end
all-
games.
No end game.
No ceilings, no end games, no extra plans. For
bars.
what? Follow God's dream, pray, work hard. And I never had a plan like, in 6 months, this is exactly. Nah, man. Like, I started following God's dream. I don't play them type of games because you have to be able to be flexible so that you can evolve the proper
True.
way because people miss seasons because they trying to be so like, nah, I'm trying to stay in the season where God
Right.
need me to be and what I'm supposed to be doing. And I've never failed with that. So I don't put any ceilings on any of my companies, any of my thoughts. If I want to do something, I'm just going to do it. I'm
Right.
going to believe and I'm going to work hard and it's going to work to where it's supposed to be,
Right.
Keep my mind frame that I'm going to stay an owner and entrepreneur in things and like own my life.
Right.
Most
Most
important. You know
important.
what I mean? Like on my life, on my name, on my likeness, and just stay focused on that.
That's all.
Yeah.
Man, that's faith for you guys.
And I'm curious.
Okay.
The question of the day was, it's simple. What's your favorite emoji?
Why you gotta say it's simple in the beginning?
Because it's like,
and simple is relative. What if that's not simple for
damn,
me?
you schooling me right now. I feel
Like
you.
you
Hey,
can't
talk to
just
me.
Right.
tell people that
I don't have
it's
an
simple.
answer
That's
for that.
rude.
No, I don't have no
It should
answer
be
for that.
you simple minded. It should be simple.
This
Like
nigga like
You're
that
stupid,
shit.
kid. He loves it.
That nigga
Stevie
like
J
that
loves
shit.
it.
Every
That's
Tuesday,
right.
he comes up here and
Here
he
we
says,
go.
It's simple.
oh,
says
so
that.
that's his way. Okay,
Now,
got
if
it.
any of us
Things is
would have
simple.
told him that, he'd
Right.
be like, "No, that's the way I say my shit."
Oh, got
She
you.
said
Because
them-
it is the way you say your
That is-
stuff.
He's saying
But
it
it's
everybody today.
relative.
Not-
Simple's relative.
But
Just
you
like
just
money.
learned me something.
So
Hey, Steve, what's up, man? Where you stomping?
why you stopping?
That's the gangster.
Come on, my nigga.
gangster land.
Wait, so
Oh,
my
you
favorite.
like when I'm wrong?
my
see what I've been dealing with.
yeah, that's true. I be on his head over.
That's good.
So my favorite emoji is the one with the eyes looking up like, because I always
Oh,
do that
my,
anyway.
my.
And that's my top emoji.
Hey, you know what
Swear.
I like now?
What?
The one with the one eyeglass. Is the dude with the eyeglass.
Oh,
That's
yeah,
hilarious.
yeah,
That's-
yeah,
I ain't never
yeah,
used
yeah,
that.
yeah.
Hey,
I like it.
actually,
It's
that's
like,
mine.
It's
kinda
like,
fresh.
it's like him and the one with the rolling his them two.
Yeah, I do.
I like the
okay.
eyeglass.
This nigga right here, I hit him with that all day.
I don't
Hey,
know.
why you want to answer?
Me don't
Where
know.
you at?
Me don't
Huh?
know.
No, facts.
I
I'm
like
with
the
it.
eyeglass, dude.
That's
not-
hilarious.
that was my
Eyeglass
move.
dude killing. I don't
Which
care.
one you like?
I'm with it.
I'm real bad. I love the crying face. I'm not gonna lie. I use that for everything.
Friday,
That-
I just I
like my
normally put
go-to.
those together. The eyes up.
my
to the
go-to is like I'm
crying
crying. I'm
face. No,
dead.
and I normally do the.
Yeah, that one.
That one, yeah.
Exactly. Hilarious. Slink. Favorite emoji.
My favorite
Oh
emoji.
yeah,
Yeah.
No,
Nervous.
that's like that comes off. you
Probably the middle
tell
finger.
The middle finger.
Yeah, that's
You
one.
use it a lot.
Middle fingers.
I mean, his favorite word.
But that's the one you
I
go
just asked
to.
him.
No, I don't have a favorite emoji. I don't. I mean,
You're not an emoji user.
no. I mean, I do. I will, but I just don't
will.
like. I don't like. Come on, man. I'd use emojis according to the fucking conversation, I guess. You know what I mean?
Right. If they use an emoji, gonna use them back probably with them. If a person's using
Slick,
actually,
what is your go to your text messages? What is your last emoji you use? I'm curious now. The way he did not know that made me feel
he said
like
the middle finger though.
I just want to know.
You saying like you supposed to say the hearts or something?
I don't know what Slick. You don't know. That's what the fact
using
that
hard eyes
the fact
for
that he
sure.
didn't be like, you know, the dick emoji, nigga. You know what I mean? The fact he didn't say that.
The water gun.
Oh, you
Water guns are good.
because if it wasn't the water
Really?
gun, it would have been the real gun. Yeah, okay, that's more
funny.
like it. That's more that.
You're intense.
You're satisfied with that answer?
Yeah, that sounds more
See,
like.
it wasn't simple.
Yeah, that's true.
Damn, we still on
It's
that?
relative.
Thank
I
you.
gave that
It
one
is
to you.
very
Because I be
relative.
having this conversation
It is
with
very.
people.
I'm not
to.
even going to bring up what
I normally
it's
have
like-
it about
I'm not
money, but
I'm not
I
gonna
can
do it.
also bring
Look, you
it about
opening
simple.
up a door
Okay.
that these niggas.
It's
they
over.
want
Once
that.
I leave,
They
they're
are
gonna
gonna-
just
Oh,
like.
it's over.
I'm
sorry.
ready though.
It's over for
I'm
him.
ready. Two
Ready.
chains. He's ready.
Ready.
No, 2 Chainz.
He brought his shades. He brought his shades. He brought his
Ready,
shades
Luka.
this week.
She
And guess
ready.
what? I got your beer because I want you to be as ready as I
He
am.
said, "I see your shades and I raise you." Like,
See
go.
you when I get there.
Hilarious. Man, it has been a fucking pleasure. I got to cuss. Oh, wait, which one's that?
Yeah, you know,
They got camels and shit.
Oh, they got, no, their emoji, they got some shit.
Hey, he's looking through
Hey,
the emojis
I
right
think we
now.
just fucked up.
We did.
Think
He went
about
to
to
use
fuck
emojis.
somebody's life up with
Yeah.
the emojis.
He might start using them like, what?
I
This
know
is
they
the-
got all this shit, man, but they got like everything.
Yeah, they got some new shit. I know what you're saying.
For real.
That's the eyeglass nigga.
Nigga, they got shish kebabs and shit.
all right.
That's
Yeah, we gonna get back
Oh,
to
nigga, they
it.
got bacon.
Yeah,
nigga.
yeah.
Figure that
We're
out
gonna let
over
you
there.
figure the
You know
emojis
what
out.
I'm saying?
It's been honestly a pleasure.
Miss
Like,
Diddy.
so, like, yeah. They gonna probably talk about me. I'm just obsessed. Like, so sorry. I'm very overwhelmed of happiness
Hey.
for you to be here. Like, and I love when a woman is sitting in that seat. I'm amongst all these niggas every
Hey, wait,
Tuesday.
Man.
Hey,
I got my
a
nigga
question.
Wesley over there in
Can
the
I
building,
ask a
so she
question?
know.
I already have a question.
Yes.
Wait, is this the same Miss Diddy you was talking about that you like, that you always wanted to meet? And I
Yes.
seen her?
This is.
Is that her?
This is just, yeah. This is that nigga who do that.
This table right here.
This nigga right
The
here.
shady boy.
Table
You
right
see the
here.
shady boy?
Look at God. No, look at God. Don't look at me.
Right
nigga.
here.
Look at God. Don't look at me.
You know what?
That was classic, shady boy.
Sit
Look at
down.
God.
Sit down.
We told you,
down.
this. We told you.
Sit.
This when
That's
we
hilarious.
think success, we
Wait,
think
what
right
sign
now.
are you? What sign are you? A Libra?
Yes.
What sign are you?
The best sign ever.
Oh, shit.
Alright.
Okay, I'm a
Shit.
Scorpio.
Yeah. So, narcissist. Over.
Real life.
Wow.
Scorpios
Never
are
would I
complete
be-
narcissists.
That's crazy.
Hilarious.
That's
You know that, too.
Moving on.
Oh, moving on now.
What? Right there.
I mean,
Oh,
I know that.
yeah. He a light skinned nigga.
I know that.
That's funny.
You know Lil Wayne a Libra.
Yeah. It's a few.
It is a
It's
lot
a
of
couple
Libras.
Libras. It ain't that many.
It's
Like
a
who?
lot.
Name some.
Snoop.
Little snip.
For real?
Mm-hmm. Jeezy.
Damn, I didn't know all that. I know personal people.
Oh.
Right.
She said it too. She said name some.
Right.
Oh,
If it's Will
shit.
Smith, I mean, you on.
He said Will Smith a Libra?
Yeah.
I didn't know that.
Right.
That's dope.
That's right.
Well, yeah, Miss Diddy. It's been a pleasure, man. For real, for real.
Yeah. And also just definitely follow Asia Brown. We got a lot that we're gonna have to do for her campaign and to get her in office, and it's bigger than her. It's
Right.
bigger than the city. It's for
Let's get it.
our communities, for our lives, for our kids, and to come. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
So
for
kids
sure.
like us from neighborhoods, from different type of neighborhood, not from neighborhood, from different type of neighborhoods, can flourish. And you know, 'cause I don't need
Way
this
to get your
energy.
Way to,
I don't
you
need
ready. You really are ready, yeah. Yeah. Okay.
Like, yes, I am.
But no, yeah. So definitely follow Mayor Asia Brown. She's the mayor of Compton, and she has a website up too. So we're gonna need all the young votes,
Absolutely.
and
She got our
you know,
support.
Thank you so
Absolutely.
Let's get it.
Social media handles.
Miss Diddy LA, MISSDIDDYLA,
Everywhere?
everywhere across the board. That's what's important in marketing.
Right.
You know who she is?
Oh.
She the, hey, what's up, girl? From the
Nobody, first of all, everybody here is young. They don't know that CD.
bro, no. Hey,
That
what's up, girl?
We,
That's
You know what I'm talking about?
no,
Talk to
because
me.
that's young.
I can't hear because you took the mic from you. And I got earphones
Exactly.
on.
From the Kanye West CD, remember when they was like, "Hey, what's up, girl? It's the workout
yeah.
queen." That's
Oh, that was you?
The workout queen.
He's so messy.
Oh my
hilarious.
God.
Oh, that's why you got
laughing.
bars.
I got bars.
Hey.
I got bars.
I got bars.
I got bars.
You got bars?
For sure.
What's up, guys? It's Miss Diddy, and make sure you tune in to Rehab, my family's internet radio show here at Homegrown.
Yeah.
You're on your way out.
Right.
This how powerful Miss Diddy is. Y'all want me to tell y'all how powerful she is?
I don't think it's up to us.
Well, y'all know how powerful I am. God damn it.
No.
She more powerful than me.
Hey, that's huge for you saying that. I'm gonna leave it at that.
Hey, that's nice.
For you to say that,
That's nice.
she got the power.
More powerful than me, man. I had a little meeting with the homies. I was trying to give these niggas some camaraderie. Like, nigga, you niggas need to love the Lord, nigga.
Yeah.
Like, for real, that's really me. You know what I'm saying? God was on my heart that day. I was telling the homies, like, stop backsliding, my nigga. We need to love the Lord.
What year was this?
You feel me? This like, what, 05?
You know it wasn't 2018?
05, yeah, it was 05.
That's
But I
right.
didn't know Miss Diddy at the time. And she walked in the middle of our meeting. It was like 40 of us. She walked in the middle like, I was like, who the fuck is this? Nigga slapped my mouth like, no, bro, don't call her that.
In church?
Really?
Outside the church. I'm like, hey, well, y'all know. I'm like, yo, you just interrupted my meeting. All these niggas are behind
It was on
her
you?
like, we on your side. I'm like, oh, so you. I'm Steven. Let me just break it down, man. She
That's
was like, get in the car. I'll talk to you in a minute. We went to the forum and we did the walk of Jericho around the
Damn.
forum.
That's
Yeah,
hilarious.
She gave you the layaway conversation. Get over there. I'll talk to you in a minute. That's the
gotta follow up with
layaway
it.
conversation. Damn.
That
He
part.
was going
Hey.
ham, and nobody had his back on that. I was like,
That's right.
See?
you got him with the side too.
Side face. That's
Okay.
hilarious. Oh, man, you guys.
And I was at a Hollywood party. I'm doing my thing like everybody else. So I'm sipping. She's taking drinks out. Nigga, what are you doing in
Oh,
here?
I'm about to say, you
You
was
are
sipping?
anointed.
Yeah, he don't even sip.
You don't have no business in here. I'm like, what?
Whoa.
Like, all these hoes in here? Like, no. Sit down.
Wait,
I'm
is
like,
that how you act
all
once you
these
get to know
niggas. She
somebody?
like, no, you
Or
need to
just in
sit
general?
down.
Hey.
Right. He don't drink, so it's like, oh, wait.
Well.
Yeah, because when you.
I had to stop him from tearing up. Well, you tore it up, and then I had to hop in and realize it. Remember that?
What?
Tore up that club in
What?
Hollywood?
That was not my fault.
That's a whole nother
I
story.
didn't know it was him. All I knew was the club was getting torn up, and I said, "What?" Someone said it's Steve. I had to hop over the. I had to grab everything. He tore up the club,
Crazy, bro. That's wild,
and I still
man.
told him,
That doesn't
"So
sound
what?"
like
I
Right.
don't care.
That doesn't sound like comedian Stevie J.
Right.
Oh, it just exactly what it
Matter
sounds
of
like.
fact, that's
Sounds like a
not
different
funny.
Stevie J. You say
Hilarious.
what?
So he said, that's not funny.
Matter of fact, that's not funny.
Now that's funny.
No, it's all right. Hey, my bad, bro. We don't want you feeling bad in here.
5 seconds. The homie got off without.
No, we don't want we don't want your side of the story.
All right, we don't want your side.
We know you just fucked it up.
But now I'm also telling them, like, listen, no, leave him alone. Like, because
Right.
that's going to turn bad for everybody
Everybody.
else. Like, not, I'm trying to save y'all.
Right. For real.
So let me go get him.
That's hilarious.
Hey,
When we thought,
and this is the last thing I want to say.
The producer said
Yeah,
wrap
checking
it
up
up.
outta here.
We checking out.
and with that said, man.